Welcome to the Sprinkles of Spirit podcast. I'm Lisa, and I am your host. With a lifelong passion for self-discovery, personal growth, and spirituality, I have realized the ability to transform our lives is a timeless gift that lies within each of us, waiting to be awakened. Join me in this space every Thursday as I share with you all of the powerful practices and tools that have helped me elevate my mind, body, and spirit, as I know they will do the same for you. Together, we'll unleash your potential through self-love, self-acceptance, and faith, empowering you to live an inspired life that radiates with authenticity, purpose, and unwavering joy. I am so grateful you are here. Remember, you are exactly where you are supposed to be, and you are loved beyond measure. All right, happy Thursday again. This year is flying, right? So right away, let's breathe together. Take one cycle of breath to get us fully present into the here and now. Go ahead and close your eyes wherever you are. Relax your shoulders and soften your jaw. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling up the belly, the ribs, shoulders, and chest. Allow your exhale to come out of your mouth as everything softens even more. And then breathing in through your nose. Breathing out of your nose. And then slowly open your eyes. I really needed that. Always, right? Okay, so I have two messages, two cards that popped out this week I want to get into. But first, I'm going to tell you a little story. I have a lot of what kind of want to fit in to this sprinkle of spirit this week. A little story. So you're going to see me talk about this actually on Instagram, on my Sprinkles of Spirit Instagram page. I branched off and started that one. All right, first, let me tell you the story. Okay. So every day, every week, every month, I kind of learn something new about the whole social media world. Like, I do not know everything there is to know about how to even work, my Instagram account and finding the messages and the categories of requests and like all this stuff. Like, I swear every week I discover something new. Well, the other week, I'm kind of editing, a few things on my page and everything. And I find a message that I never read going back to like the end of last year. And it was the sweetest, kindest, most heartfelt message I had ever received from a listener of the podcast. And if she's listening, I want her to know how much it truly meant the world to me. And I really even honestly needed it more than I realized I needed it. And of course, then I felt so terrible that it was like, oh my God, how in the heck am I just now seeing this? Yeah. So of course I felt terrible and I messaged her back. And, I haven't heard back, but that's okay. We have to trust that messages or our signs or feedback, right? Or hearing from someone arrives exactly when we're supposed to hear it, read it, see it, receive it. We have to trust the timing of that. And for whatever reason, it made it to me during a time where I really needed that. And hopefully my response arrived back to her at a time where maybe she needed it. And it was just a reminder to just trust, trust the signs that you're getting, trust that they will arrive at the right time. We just can't question everything. We can't question everything, and we can't feel guilty about everything. If you are coming from your heart, you can't go wrong, you can't go wrong, and doing what's right and doing what's from your heart, even when no one knows, is what integrity is. And keep going forward with that. I know that you can never go wrong if you're coming from your heart. So, if she's listening out there, I would love to gift you a card deck from my heart to yours, and send me your address, and I will get that out as soon as possible. So let's talk about these two messages from our angels. Okay, the first one. Whoops! Turn off all the things, Lisa. Okay. The first one means a lot to me, from the Sprinkles of Spirit card deck. This is a life mantra that I live by, and it was first given to me by my mom, and it's kind of her life mantra. And it is bloom where you are planted. And the affirmation says, you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Be the light right where you are. Ooh, so I got the chills there because, right? Just be the light, be the positive energy right where you are. Don't question where you are, because you are where you are for a reason, for a season, for a purpose, and it's in divine order, and we don't even have to question it. So right where you are is where you're meant to grow from. Right where you've been planted is where you are meant to expand and grow and learn from. So moving on to our second card that popped out, our Power of Surrender card. This is crazy. They go together. This one says, surrender to your soul's path. And it says, your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. They literally popped out today and they go together. Your exquisitely designed life journey, it has been perfectly designed and aligned for your soul's growth. So we can calmly bloom where we're planted, or actually get excited about it, bloom right where you're planted, because it is perfectly by divine design for your soul's growth. You're meant to bloom and grow and learn and change and transform from the place where you are. So embrace every lesson that you're going through, embrace every challenge, embrace every moment, embrace the tears, allow them to flow, embrace the frustration, and then continue to move. Continue to follow that guidance. Continue to follow your heart, and trust in the divine timing that you're going to receive everything that you need to receive in order to grow, in order for your evolution, right? It's perfect. We never, ever have to question it. So let today's little sprinkle of spirit, I really just want this. Write it in your journal. Bloom where you are planted. I am blooming where I am planted. Let that be your mantra this week. And really fully and surrender to the path that you're on, because it's for a reason. It's for a purpose. Nothing is wasted. Even if we're going through pain, there's purpose in the pain. And we may not see it yet, but we will. We always will. And then the light, what happens? The sun comes out. It's a new season in your life, new beginnings, new alignment, new opportunities, right? All we have to do is be the light right where we are. Embrace every lesson, embrace every moment. So, yeah. That is our message this week. So, and something else I definitely want to share to you. So, circling back to Instagram, it's Lisayogaangel on Instagram, but then I split off and I created for the podcast originally my Sprinkles of Spirit page, and I wanted it to be a more intimate community. So I feel like I'm kind of like pivoting and going through this like total, I don't know, it's like upgrade Lisa 2.0, I'm calling it. It's my big hashtag 50 and flourishing year coming up, and I'm coming on to my 30-day countdown to turning the big 50. And I have decided to share a countdown of 30 days of everything mind, body, and spirit, that I've kind of learned, little tidbits, that I can kind of sprinkle across 30 days as I move towards turning the big 50. I feel like it's halftime, and I'd love for you guys to kind of share with this journey. I'm going to put it on specifically my Instagram Sprinkles of Spirit page and YouTube. So if you haven't found me there yet, go ahead and click the links in the show notes. They're all there. And I'll be posting about it. I thought it would be fun because I actually, I found a letter that I wrote to myself when I turned 40. And it was cool. It was really cool to read it, to look back and to see how I've grown and see what has manifested in 10 years. Like, this work is real. When you work and make shifts within yourself, it reflects on the outside. What's going on within is always reflected on the outside. So just remember that. The work is never wasted. You will see the fruition of personal growth, of self-development. So if you're working with a coach, or you're reading the books and you're listening to the podcasts and you're working on your mind and your body and your spirit and you're living a conscious life, relax, be grounded in that and just trust that the outside will reflect. The flowers will bloom. The flowers will bloom in your life. So thank you always. Thank you for clicking play, for being on in my Sprinkles of Spirit community. The podcast is so fun. It's kind of turned into a little bit of a, I don't know, like a vocal journal. And it's kind of cool. But just sharing, what I'm guided to share from my heart to yours. So I thank you always for receiving it. And I will see you on my 30-day countdown to 50 and flourishing. Woohoo! I can't believe it. It's crazy. But more to come on that. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, have a beautiful week. Namaste.